Good morning, Gladys. In a very wet Soweto, around about 10 a.m. this morning, we saw a pouring of some sort, as though this part of the world was crying for one of their own, the late Moshoeu. You're right when you're saying the messages on social media, Twitter and everything have been pouring in since Tuesday afternoon when this great legend departed. It just shows the kind of man that he was. Everybody loved him. We did speak earlier on this week, actually, when we were at the hospital, that nobody has ever heard anything bad about this guy, whether it's in the front pages of newspapers or in the back pages. So it just shows the consummate professional that he was. Coming to here at the Grace Bible Church in Soweto, Pimville to be precise, is where the memorial service is obviously going to be held in the next 45 minutes or so is when we're scheduled to start here. And I just took a lap around here to look at what is happening. The fans are still, dribbling in numbers. We saw some of the more known fans around the football circles. We saw some of the ordinary citizens here around Pimville, or rather the whole of Soweto, that are coming to pay their respect one last time to Moshoeu. And one interesting thing is the way also people loved the fans of Kaizer Chiefs particularly. I went to the game when they wrapped up the league title on Wednesday evening against Polokwane City. After the moment of silence, it was so touching to just hear the whole stadium go shoes, and that's how Moshoeu was known. And whenever he got the ball, that's the buzz that you would hear around the stadium. A lot of people maybe in other countries would confuse it for booing, but it was actually cheering him on. So you can expect a lot of that once the proceedings get underway here at the Grace Bible Church. Now, I looked at the program and I saw some prominent names. It's a very interesting program. I saw the opening remarks are going to be done by Honorable Mulibatsi Bupapi, the MEC of Sport here in Gauteng, and you're going to have people like Mr. Steve Kompela, the coach of Maritzburg United. He's going to be talking as a Bafana legend. He played alongside Moshoeu overseas in Turkey. They did spend some time together, so it will be an interesting one to hear Steve Kompela talk about his friend there, the head of the 1996 AFCON champions. That will be Mr. Clive Barker, who was the coach at the time. He speaks very fondly of Moshoeu, so it will be another interesting one. It will be an emotional one, one should expect. Also, Arthur Zwane is going to be talking on behalf of that early 2000s Kaizer Chiefs team that Moshoeu belonged to. You will remember that the first league title they got in the PSL era, having started in 1996, they got it in the 2003-04 season. That's when Moshoeu played a very vital part in that particular team. So Arthur Zwane will be talking on their behalf. Then we're also going to have Mr. Dennis Mambo, the Chief Executive of the South African Football Association. He's going to be reading messages of condolences. That's around about 5 to 2 or something, according to the program. Of course, we do know that adjustments can be made, and then a message from SAFA is going to be given by the current coach of the national team, Mr. Ephraim Shakes Mashaba. Then you're going to have the official address by the Premier of Gauteng, Honorable David Makura. So as I did say, it is a very interesting program, a very high profile, some of the high profile names that are going to be talking here. So we will be taking you through everything that is happening here. I've got Minen Tlehlela as well standing by. He's going to be taking you through some of the guests that are arriving a little bit later here in Pimville.